Shemini Atzeret is a somewhat mysterious holiday that is both connected to the festival of Sukkot and is its own independent pilgrimage festival. What is the meaning of this holiday? Our other festivals seem to have a clear reason and purpose. On Pesach, we remember the Exodus. On Shavuot, we remember the giving of the Torah. On Sukkot, we remember the wandering in the wilderness. But Shemini Atzeret doesn't seem to be about anything in particular. The Torah simply says that after 7 days of offering 70 sacrifices during Sukkot, on the 8th day you shall observe a sacred assembly and bring an offering by fire to the Lord. It is a solemn gathering. You shall not work at your occupations. Shemini means 8th, and while we often translate Atzeret as assembly or sacred occasion, it also comes from the Hebrew word la'atzor, which means to stop, to pause, or to detain. So some commentators like Rashi and Ibn Ezra translate Atzeret as a day or stopping or holding back. Rashi from the Midrash describes what Shemini Atzeret is really about through a parable. He writes, "This is analogous to a king who invited his children to feast with him for a certain number of days. When the time came for them to leave, the king said, 'Children, I beg of you, stay one more day with me. It is so hard for me to part with you.'" The parable imagines that when the Israelites would celebrate the pilgrimage festival of Sukkot, making the journey to Jerusalem for the holiday, God would rejoice in their visit, cherishing the time with God's children. And after the week of Sukkot, God can't quite bear to say goodbye, knowing that they won't be reunited again until 7 months later on the next pilgrimage festival, Pesach. So the Holy One begs the Jews to stay for one more day, just one more festival. That is Shemini Atzeret, the 8th day. And so we spend an extra day with God and community just because we cherish being together, to delay our departure from this joyful festival. Rabbi Sarah Wiseman writes, "If God has trouble saying goodbye to loved ones, how much more so do we mortals, we who cannot ask or compel those we love to stay with us in this world for even one extra day. So on our Atzeret, our day of pausing, we do the next best thing. We give ourselves time to remember, to linger over precious memories, and reflect on the lives of those we've lost. We recall joys we've shared and hardships overcome, lessons we taught and learned, all the ways our loved ones shaped us and changed us. We turn back the clock just for a little while to remember how we felt when our loved ones were near, what their voices sounded like, and their hugs felt like, and their smiles looked like. Each time we observe Yizkor, we hold our loved ones close. We delay their departure from our lives. By coming together as a community of comfort, we affirm the significance of our loved ones' lives. But Yizkor is not just about lingering over the past and cherishing precious memories. There are two profound themes of this day: God's embrace of the loved ones who are now beyond our reach, and our own commitment to do the good deeds that are within our reach by giving tzedakah in their memory. On this Yizkor morning, even as we grieve, we affirm this truth. The love and kindness we gave to those who have died, and the love and kindness that they gave to us, will survive the pain of losing them. Through our own acts of tzedakah, righteous giving, their goodness continues to be felt in this world. Just as God lovingly holds on to us on Shemini Atzeret, may we hold on to the memories of our loved ones today and be inspired by their goodness in all the days to come.